I remember at age 6 using leaves as playmates in the woods behind my parents' house, lining up the biggest and most colorful on a long, rough-hewn log, pretending the leaves were students and I their teacher. I learned not to feel alone as they and all of nature listened quietly to me.
I remember looking for Pop on a tropical-like day. I found him in the garden, sitting in the cantaloupe patch, with a spoon in one hand and a knife in the other, enjoying one of his favorite treats, a sun-warmed, just-picked, juicy melon, a reward for his labors of cultivation.
I remember the war years, air raid drills at school, standing in the hall, facing the wall, blackout shades on the windows, headlights on cars painted half black. I remember people knitting squares to make Afghans for the veterans. Teenagers volunteered in the hospital. Scouts were taught first aid. We watched the news every night and learned the strange names of other countries.
I remember the fear of polio that motivated mother and father to pack us off to the cabin to keep us safe. Jim drove the little red pickup with all of us piled in the back. Freedom like ginger ale bubbled in our stomachs, and we wanted to shout, "Hurry, hurry." We're almost there. There were just the 6 of us, and one of the Stutzman girls that Mother sent along to supervise us. Imagine a whole summer to make a magic world.
Okay. I remember helping my mom in the kitchen. So proud when I was old enough to start dinner at home after school all alone. I remember playing ring and run in the neighborhood. Do you think the neighbors knew what we were doing, what we were up to? I do. I remember running all the way home from kindergarten, 1.5 miles, after missing the city bus, so my mother wouldn't worry when I was not on it. I was within sight of our house and Mother when the bus reached the home bus stop. I have so many remembers, too many to include.
All Lake Retirement Community. Thank you.
My list is long, and at 85, I must carpe diem. Too late to become a doctor, too late to become a lawyer, too late to become a welder, but not too late to become a poet. I like the process of learning, though the pace has slowed. I shall pursue the muse with full attention. I enter this venture with the zeal of youth and the accumulated wisdom of age. And on this page you see the first tweaks of excitement as I enter the portals of a new world, learning to use these words in the art of poetry.
Ode to a Hammer. As a 12-year-old, I coveted not my neighbor's house, and most certainly not his wife, but powerfully lusted after his hand tools. So, late on a winter afternoon, when passing his produce store, a gleaming silvery object in the gutter caught my eye, and in violation of number 8, I quickly pocketed it and walked on. The prick of conscience was weak, lasting only an instant, for I now owned a hammer, and not a common hammer, but a produce hammer, forged in an elegant T shape. It lay comfortably in my pocket. It has served me faithfully, first as a juvenile go-kart builder, then as a teenage craftsman, and as a college freshman hanging mementos in my dorm. Later, in my army pack, it served in World War II. When peace came, we bought an old house, a real fixer-upper, and the hammer was my constant companion. Finally, settling into our retirement home, once again hanging pictures, it is indispensable, unblemished by a straight and true. And now it is poised to become an heirloom. For my daughter announces that of all my worldly goods, she opts to inherit my hammer.